the wrong motorcycle, and the manufacturers are counting on it. While everyone's glued to $20,000 superbikes online, the best-selling bikes in America are the ones you'd never guess. Today, we're revealing the 7 motorcycles dominating U.S. sales charts backed by actual data, surprising names, and even a few bikes your own friends ride in secret. But before we get to the luxury bikes flaunting big price tags, we're starting with a modest cruiser that's quietly leading the pack in U.S. sales ranking. At number 7, Honda Rebel 300 and 500. The sleeper hit no one admits to wanting. That beginner bike dismissed as uncool. It's beating out most of the motorcycles you're obsessing over on social media. The Honda Rebel doesn't grab attention, lacks aggressive power, and won't get you any Instagram glory. Yet year after year, it keeps ranking among the best-selling motorcycles in America. Why is that? Because it offers exactly what most riders actually need, not what they pretend to want. This low-slung cruiser combines either a manageable 471cc parallel twin or a 286cc single in the 300 version, with reliability that makes mechanics weep from the lack of repairs. The 500 makes 46 horsepower, enough for freeway rides yet mild-mannered around town. That's the sweet spot where most people actually ride, no matter what they brag to friends. So what's driving those sales? First off, a sub-$7,000 price. That won't wreck your finances. But more importantly, it's a motorcycle that doesn't punish you for being human. The 27-inch seat height means nearly anyone can flat-foot at a red light. The relaxed ergonomics don't demand a yoga background, and the gentle power curve keeps you from looping it into a fence. Here's what no one says out loud. Experienced riders are snapping them up too. Number 6. Kawasaki Ninja 400. The entry-level sport bike riders just can't quit. Everyone says you start on a Ninja 400 and trade up within 6 months. But what they don't mention is that thousands hang on to theirs for years, because they're secretly more fun than the bigger machines. This little Ninja routinely crushes sales charts with its perfect blend of real-world performance and approachability. Its 399cc parallel twin cranks out 49 horsepower, more than enough to outrun most cars, all while weighing just 366 pounds wet. That power-to-weight ratio gives it a liveliness that 600cc plus sport bikes can't match at legal speeds. Why are they flying out of dealerships? It's not just the appealing $5,000 to $5,300 price range. It's that the handling feels telepathic. The lightweight frame flicks into corners like it's reading your thoughts. The engine's playful without being scary, and you can ride it flat out without risking jail time. Here's the insider truth. Veteran riders with bigger bikes often admit the Ninja 400 is their first choice for twisty roads and commuting. It's just more thrilling to ride a small bike fast than a big one slow. Forget sport bikes. The real sales champ is a massive 800-pound V-twin using pushrod tech and selling for twice the price. Number 5. Harley-Davidson Street Glide. America's actual dream motorcycle. Like it or not, forget what YouTubers preach about sport bikes. The Street Glide remains the true icon riders aspire to own. It sells in volumes that make competitors green with envy. This 800-plus pound bagger isn't chasing track records or headline specs. Its Milwaukee 8-114 V-twin puts out just 100 horsepower, less than a 600cc sport bike, but wears a price tag north of $22,000 that buyers still pay eagerly. And they're selling by the tens of thousands. Why? Because the Street Glide gives most adult riders exactly what they're after: presence, comfort, and the ability to crush long-distance rides without punishing the body. The frame-mounted fairing, infotainment, cruise control, and those stretched bags, while Instagram shows off $20,000 adventure bikes, this humble dirt bike with plates is outselling them all. Number 4. Yamaha Tenere $700, the stripped-down adventure weapon that's always sold out. While KTM and BMW battle over the high-end ADV throne, Yamaha quietly dropped a mid-size missile that's been selling out since day one. The Tenere 700 keeps it simple. Its 689cc parallel twin produces 72 horsepower in a 452-pound wet package. No electronic suspension, no fancy ABS, no TFT dash. Just everything you need, done right. And at $10,299, it costs half what Euro flagship bikes demand. They say sport bikes are dying, yet this track-capable sleeper keeps leaving showrooms empty. Number 3. Kawasaki Versus 650, the unsung hero of all-around performance. While headlines shout about $20,000 adventure machines loaded with gear, the unassuming Versus 650 quietly racks up sales by doing 90% of the job for half the price. It's a middleweight Swiss Army knife with a 649cc parallel twin, making 66 horsepower in a 476-pound wet setup. On paper, not flashy. But the magic's in the ride. Long travel suspension, upright ergonomics, and a chassis built for everything. Commuting, twisties, light touring. So why does it keep selling? Value, for one. At $8,999, it undercuts the competition by thousands. But more than that, it's honest. It doesn't try to be a hardcore off-roader with 17-inch wheels. It doesn't chase clicks with excess tech. It just works. Day in, day out. Your average Versus rider isn't clogging forums or Instagram. They're outputting 15,000 plus miles a year on the odometer while high. Now, a reborn brand is making Harley nervous. Number 2. Indian Scout, the American cruiser stealing. Harley's lunch? Don't let Harley's market share fool you. The Indian Scout series has become a genuine sales monster by beating the motor company at its own game. This modern cruiser packs a liquid-cooled 1,133cc V-twin with 100 horsepower in a 561-pound chassis. That power-to-weight combo embarrasses much of the competition. Starting at $11,299, it undercuts similar Harleys and outguns them in performance. Why is it winning? Partly because it merges vintage looks with modern tech, liquid cooling, overhead cams, and balance shafts, while preserving the clean lines cruiser fans love. But beyond that, Indian gives buyers a choice. As the American motorcycle market evolves, riders seeking American-made muscle without joining the Harley fold are flocking to Indian. The Scout offers that tribal pride. Middle-aged professionals are lining up to spend luxury car money on their two-wheeled escape. Number 1. Honda Goldwing, the touring icon that serious riders swear by. Forget superbikes and dirt-ready adventure rigs. If you want reliable sales success, look at Honda's rolling luxury apartment, the Goldwing. Its 1,833cc flat 6 weighs in at over 800 pounds fully dressed and starts at $20,900, often exceeding $30K with options. Yet it remains a leader in touring, a category it practically invented. The numbers dazzle: 125 horsepower, 170 lb-ft of torque, optional 7-speed DCT automatic, and more electronics than some German sedans. But what really sells the Wing is the experience. Sofa-like comfort, weather protection that laughs at rain, and over 300 miles of range per tank. Full of surprises. Which one shocked you most? What do you think got snubbed? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe now. Our next video breaks down which bike fits you, your ride, style, and your budget. It may not be your dream bike, but it just might